What's up, everybody? This is Jason from the Jason&Jabari Gaming, and today I wanted to bring you guys a possible solution to Mystero, and that's with King Groot. He's actually pretty beefy and pretty tanky, as you'll watch as I solo this, unboosted by the way, and this is a 5-star SIG 200, and I wanted to showcase this because a lot of people don't have a lot of options when it comes towards the cosmic, including myself, and I have I think 25 R3s, and I didn't really know what I was going to do for cosmic, but then I remembered the recent update and buff that they gave to King Groot, and it just makes him an absolute monster in my opinion. So as you can tell in this fight, I just got decked a couple of times, but that's not going to matter because of his healing. He's a very sustainable tanky champ. Even as an R5, I'll show you guys that he is really good. The first thing you want to do for this fight is get that armor break on with the SP1. And what that does is it puts a permanent armor break on Mystero. So then he will no longer be able to poison you. I think he has a mechanic that he stacks up to 3, and then it applies a poison debuff on you. Now, the first couple of times I took this fight, it tripped me up because I kept on losing health when I was in the regeneration phase. Sometimes it would catch me in the fury phase, which was good because all that did was just basically knock off one of the furies. But as you can tell, I'm really getting punished here a lot, and that's okay. With a guy like King Groot, he's just going to keep on healing. So that's one of the things that I really wanted everyone to see and to consider when they're going about this, because this challenge is difficult unless you're somebody that is really good. There's a few names that come to mind, but then I don't want to leave anybody out. Those MCLC players that are extremely exceptional, you know who you are. I probably commented once or twice on your channel, so shout out to you guys who can do that type of content effortlessly, it seems. But me, I'm a player that is pretty good when it comes to certain things, but prolonged fights such as these, I'm not the best at. It really takes a lot of concentration. I think I said that in one of my previous videos that I made when I did a few different solos on the Ghost Summoner Pain the week right before this week. So this is week 10 that we have week 9. But anyway, Mystero, basically the only strategy for this fight really was to get that armor break on. In my opinion, it makes it significantly easier. After that, it's just rinsing and repeating his special 2, preferably when he has the fury buffs up. And one of his abilities is it enhances the duration of his fury and increases the potency of it. I think up to 100 seconds, I believe. So that's really good. And I just kept pushing Mystero to his SP2 as much as possible because he cannot be power burned or power drained due to his new buff. So that just made the fight a lot better. And Mystero's SP1, if you hit him, then you receive damage back. I do it a few times because I'm not concerned about the damage back, because I'll just keep healing. As you can tell, I'm at a full yellow bar until I just did that parry. So yeah, it's just rinse and repeat from there. So I'll catch you guys in a little bit as soon as I finish up this fight, and then we'll talk more about the Grandmaster fight. As far as Rogue, I did not record that. That took a few times to get through that, but we'll get into that here in a little bit. I had to pause, I think, this fight and the last fight due to me having to take care of a few things right in the middle of me recording and playing. So with that being said, I'll catch you guys in a bit. with our final SP2. As you can tell, I took a lot of hits, but he survived with no issues due to his skill and ability. It was 195 hits in total, so that wasn't too bad being unboosted. Next, I boosted up. I fought Rogue. It took a couple of revives, but that was no big deal. What I did find to be an issue was King Groot's damage output when it came to getting tokens of competence. Even at a decent amount, his damage was lacking, which you'll see here, which is one of the better runs. I think this lasted for, I don't know, 3 or 4 minutes. And then towards the end, I believe I get concussed. So my controls are inverted, which means if you dash forward, you go back, vice versa. And that caught me at a bad time. I was in the corner. And then from there, I think I just quit out because I did too many blunders. And I knew that was game over when it pushed me to a 3rd bar of power, which automatically killed you. From there, I did like the final SP3 from me, showcasing me actually defeating him with King Groot. But all in all, the only other problem that I noticed was in this phase, I believe it's this phase, where it tells you to inflict damage. That's a problem because his SP2 does poison. However, in this phase, you can only get to 1 bar of power. So I think that first blunder there, which is the red icon to the far left, right below my King Groot image, you get 5 of those and it's game over. So I believe that was a problem a couple of different instances because I really could not do inflicting damage because I could not get to 2 bars of power. But all in all, I really do like these challenges. I completed the entire thing, so I'm coming out with a video on who I use and tips and tricks for anybody who's interested. I don't think I used the normal champions that most people did. Maybe there was like 1 or 2 common champions that I did use. But other than that, I mean, I like to have fun with this game, guys. That's why we play games, to have fun. And if you're not having fun, I don't recommend playing the game. If it's going to be more stress than it is to have just a relaxing good time, or in my case, I like to be challenged but not overly challenged to a point where it's frustrating and not fun at all. So it's a good little balance. But I think Kabam did an excellent job with this challenge. And if you're kind of struggling to see how you can complete this challenge with a cosmic champion, I would strongly recommend King Groot, especially for those of you who has him as a 6-star duped. R3 will probably do a ton of damage compared to this 5-star. So that's also something to consider. But as you can tell, he was not doing very much damage there in that phase. But I have pushed him to his final 30%. So I'm going to let this play out for you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. And look forward to the 100% completion video tips and tricks. We'll see you later.